What's up guys, this is Ben from Life in 360 and today we're going to have a Tiny Planet App Showdown. I do most of my editing on like buses and planes and walking home from the gym, so I need something that can create a really kind of complex manipulation very quickly and easily with minimal kind of messing around and like having to adjust things 1% here and there. So I've got a couple of apps here. Let's firstly go into Globe Photo, or aka Tiny Planet Effects. Here's a photo I took earlier of myself posing next to my book, and let's have a look. Okay, the slides are pretty straightforward here, and like that was quite easy already. We've already got a planet. We're able to zoom in and out. We can rotate easily. We can invert most of the way, so that's pretty good. So far, so good. And spin, yeah, it's not really as helpful. But those are the three kind of factors you need the most. Rotate, invert, and zoom. So one thing that really annoys me about this app is whenever you go to save the image, it flips it 180. So you don't have the actual image that you edited, and then you have to go into Photoshop and flip it back. I don't know why it does this. It doesn't cater for video or animating photos, which is something I do on a regular basis. So let's move on to our next app, which is Small Planet. And let's import the same image. There I am. I like this app a lot. You can get pretty much any manipulation you want within 2 seconds just by moving your finger around the screen. That's really, really handy. So that's a massive win for an app. So good job, Small Planet. And then it's as simple as just going like that and saving our image. And we can zoom in, zoom out, it's great. Another amazing feature of this app is the map function. So this is quite similar to Google Maps and Google Street View, right? And in the bottom right corner, you'll see there's a little planet image. So if we click that, now we're able to view a planet of a Google Street View image. So I didn't even have to go to France and take this photo. It was already taken for me, and now I'm able to manipulate it myself into a tiny planet. I was able to see a photo of the front of my house that was taken from the Google Street View car without me having to have done it myself. It was kind of creepy, but really cool. So you can visit anywhere on Earth and have a look at it in tiny planet mode. Our next app is Circular. So let's have a look at this one. All right, there I am. Oh, that stitching isn't good. So this app requires a bit of work. There's lots of functions here. It's a little bit overwhelming to use actually. There we go, rotate, zoom, okay, yeah. So yeah, the stitching's really bad. I'm sure we can fix it somewhere, but I don't want to have to do that every single time I import an image. There's so many functions here that it's going to double or triple the amount of time it would take me in another app. So for that reason alone, I think I'm going to pass on Circular. I mean, look, I'm sure it's great for panorama photos when you're not using a 360 camera, but given we are shooting with a Ricoh Theta camera, this just isn't really helping us at all, and it's not making our images look good. Next cab off the rank is Living Planet. Let's open this one up. And they have a really good social media channel on Instagram. It's Living Planet app. They've got some amazing stuff on there. Definitely recommend checking it out. But let's have a look at their app and see if it's as good as their Instagram stream. All right, let's have a look. Oh, again, the stitching is not good. I'm sure, let's see if we can adjust that. Size, blend angle, maybe that's it. There we go, but I've got a big line in front of my face. Wow, that looks very flattering. Lovely. Eey. Okay, and it's very slow to respond. Whenever I change a factor, it lags a second or so, which is kind of annoying. Alignment, maybe that's where I was going wrong. Again, this is a lot of work to do. I want to import my image and have the planet there waiting for me to make small adjustments to. I don't want to have to completely change every single variable every single time. Again, I think this is an app for iPhone panoramas, not for 360 images. It's just too much work to get the same result as something that took literally 2 seconds in Small Planet. And I still haven't been able to find a manipulation that's anywhere near as good, no matter how many these sliders I change. Okay, our next app is Tiny Planets. So again, the stitching is a problem in this app. It seems to have turned me into some kind of one-eyed freak. And that's not particularly how I'd like to be known to the world. So let's see if I can fix it somehow. Rabbit hole. Okay, so now these are video presets. When the stitching's good, they're actually quite good. but it doesn't seem to have got the stitching right. And again, I just don't want to be fiddling with my image for several minutes after I take it. I want to be able to import it, edit, and export within 60 seconds, and I'm not able to do that with this one. So now we move on to the Theta Plus app. So let's open that up. So this is Ricoh's official app, and we'll go edit image, and we'll go cropped image, then we go view, little planet. So this is again similar to small planet, where we can just use our fingers to pinch to zoom, and you can just move around with one finger and it changes the manipulation. That's really handy. I always use the Theta Plus app whenever I'm importing images straight from the camera to do a quick preview edit. Because it's connected to the Theta S app, the workflow is very streamlined. So there we go, that's very easy to edit. And let's have a look. Let's try and export, save to camera roll. One thing this app has over all the others is that it allows you to export the image as a rectangle. Ideally for Instagram, you do want a square, so it's not a huge issue, but it's just cool to know that this option's there. And the Theta Plus video app is also equally as good. Really, really good. I give this app very high marks. Finally, we have Roll World, and you guys might know that Roll World is my app of choice. Again, we have all the basic manipulation abilities like inversion, rotation, and zoom. Those are the three critical ones, and Roll World has it. It also has features for if you're shooting panoramas as well on your iPhone, like this one, which won't be handy for your 360s, but it will be handy if you don't have a 360 camera. So the reason Roll World is the best is that it allows you to work with photo, video, and animating photos. So everything with photo applies to video too in Roll World. It's very easy to do, very easy to manipulate, and very easy to animate. So I'd highly recommend downloading Roll World. It'll be the best investment you ever make after buying a 360 camera, and then after buying my book, of course. I mean, that's just the best investment you could ever make. It's better than investing on Wall Street, really. Okay, so there you go. There's my opinion about the best apps for editing your 360 photos into tiny planets, but again, it's just my opinion. Use your own judgment and use the app that works best for you. I've actually got a book out and it's called Life in 360, A Beginner's Guide to Tiny Planet Photography, and it'll take you from zero to hero with your tiny planet photography very, very quickly. All right, 360 lovers, until next time.